Hello guys, welcome back to a new adventure here on Our Eyes Your Eyes. I'm ready to watch episode 1 of a Ranking of Kings. That means Osama ranking. But before starting this video, I just want to remind you to subscribe to the channel, click on the notification bell, leave a like to support me, and join me in this great adventure, I guess, because it's another story that it's becoming really popular, and at the same time the anime is made by Wit Studio and you all know that Wit Studio can make great things. For example, Shingeki no Kyojin, Vivi Fluorite Eyes Song, and even Vinland Saga. It's time to start with this first episode. Are you ready to join me with this? Check it out. This is the usual stereotype, yeah. Okay. Wow. At this point, I hope he will become a great king, so the others don't bullying him anymore. Oh, this reminds me Bride of Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Maybe he can't talk? Yeah. Oh, he's dead. Oh, maybe you can be his mouth in the future at this point, or his ears. No. No. Oh no. Boji. No, he is not stupid. Oh, stop bullying him. Now you say something like this, but then you will regret your words. I like Boji. He is so cute. But yes, this thing can understand him. But actually, this is what's happening. Nobody wants to get in touch with him. He's the prince. Ah, Kage, okay, Shadow. Because I think he thinks you are his first friend, real friend. Here we go. Ah, you start liking him too, huh? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, all people are laughing now, but I can't wait to see what's coming later. Oh yes. This is the most important thing. If you can make a peaceful world and a world in which people can have fun, that could be the best world. Ah, oh, stop doing this. Yeah, he's embarrassed because there was that girl in front of him. Just because you can't understand him, that doesn't mean he is ignorant. You are too superficial. What? This is exaggerated. Oh, come on. Now you'll see. Oh, I can already imagine Daida. Oh, Daida will be the usual, typical prince. I like him. Yes. This is because people think that he is stupid, but he is not. But he can't hear. So. Well, that door is so heavy to push. Oh, kawaii! There is a oh my! There was a tiny door. Boss. So the woman at the beginning was his mom. Oh, is this boss? No. Yeah, maybe they decided to make him the king. Ah, okay, okay, okay. All the kingdom is bullying him. Whoa. That's why they are about to decide what's the next king because. But becoming strong doesn't mean that he has to fight. He wants to become another type of king. That's true. At least until now, he didn't want to kill anybody. I think Bobji is about to protect him. Oh! Oh, he is so cute. I already love him. Ah, I told you I imagined him. Maybe he is really strong. But as I told you, that doesn't mean that you can become a great king just because you can fight well. Well, here we go, we have Kajiyuki once again here. With the studio loves Kaji. I think even Bocchi would like to become a little bit stronger or essential for others, but no. I mean, oh! Let's try. I can't wait. Now let him do this. Oh! Yes, we are also ready. Yeah, because you are presumptuous enough to understand, but you don't. Oh, yes! Oh, yes! Good job, Bocci. Yes! Let's go beyond the prejudices and stereotypes. Yeah, that's what I like. Yes. Come on. Let's see if you can win. Whoa! It was not a strong hit, but he touched his head. Okay, more or less I understood the story. I mean, as the background story, plus even what's going to happen, more or less. I don't know if I'm right or wrong, but I'm pretty sure that Bocci will become a great king because it will be a different king. At the beginning of the episode, they were trying to explain what a real king is or how a king should be, but these are just the main stereotypes that we all know, and I think that Bocci is something else. He can go beyond everything like this, and this is why Bocci is so special. I really like him since the beginning. I think this tiny boy can make a difference in that world, and I would like to have a prince who would like to become a king that is like him. Daida, he is the typical prince who is underestimating others, and in fact we saw it at the end of the episode when he's trying to challenge his brother, even if he's not his blood related brother, for what I'm understanding, because Bojji's mother is different. I mean, he's not the queen that we saw in this episode, but is the woman we saw at the beginning of the episode, from what I understood. But anyway, yeah, Daida is the usual prince with the usual characteristics, who is paying attention on strength only. I mean, physical strength. The only thing he would like to become is the usual king who is ready to fight and create wars if it's necessary, or the king who's ready to fight to protect his kingdom, of course. But I don't think that Bojji wants to do something different from this. It's just the procedure, it's just the way you want to protect your kingdom or to create the peaceful settings around you. Maybe this can be the key for a new world. If you start fighting, or if you start defending yourself by fighting, the wars or the battles will never end. But if you try to create peaceful places around yourself in a peaceful way, then things can start changing. And that's why Bojji can be a revolution, something different. This prince Bojji is a little bit different from everything we saw before, because he is deaf and he is mute. I mean, he can't talk, he can't hear. But this is why he is special, because even in real life, people who are deaf, people who are mute can develop a sensitivity that other people can have. This is why I love him, because we can get in touch with this different nature of people, and we can understand their sensitivity more. We can understand how they think, how they behave, and how they feel. Because we saw, even in this episode, that Bojji, when he is alone, he is feeling pain. He is starting crying, and he knows that for him, this challenge is more painful than other people can feel, and it makes him struggling more than others. So he is well aware of his conditions, he is well aware of his physical problems, but he's not giving up, because he really wants to become the king of that world, and I'm pretty sure he will. I am already anticipating this to myself because I think it's quite clear, but as I told you many times, it's not important the ending, because we probably already know what's going to happen at the end of this story. But the most important thing here is what's happening in the middle, how Bojji will be able to become a king, how Bojji will struggle, and what's going to happen during this path to become the king of this world. This is the most important thing, and this is what we should focus on. This surface versus depth, inner core of yourself, is the most important thing here so far, because Bojji is showing a different attitude in front of others, as if he doesn't care, as if he doesn't think that other people are bullying him, or as if people think that he is stupid just because he is not listening or he can't talk and things like this. But actually, behind the doors, he knows what's happening. He knows that other people are bullying him. He knows what's going on, because he's suffering. He feels everything. But one thing is to show it to other people, and one thing is to develop a strategy to protect himself in front of others by smiling. I think that's the best attitude in front of people who are bullying you. If you smile, if you ignore them, if you don't care, apparently, that's the best way to counterattack their stupid sentences and stupid judgments. I think that even this story is inspirational for all the people who are suffering for the same things. Even if I'm not deaf, even if I'm not mute, I can feel Bocci's feelings and I can feel empathy for him. I really like this main character because I think that many people like him are suffering for the same reason, because every day they can feel pain because of others. But this is a great attitude. This is a person who can make the difference. And even in our real world, people like him can make a difference if they want. It's just about time to let these people become great too, because they are not different from us who don't have problems like this. Wow, Bocci, when he was fighting Daida, I was so happy, because Daida is too convinced about his abilities, because he has the queen on his side, he has all the servants on his side, because everything is taken for granted. But as you see, if you underestimate others so easily, then you will be surprised and your imagination or your beliefs are falling, because in front of you you have something or somebody that is quite unexpected. And that's why I really liked this introduction episode, this first episode. Last but not least, I wanted to say something about Kage. I mean, this shadow that at the beginning wanted to trick Bocci because he wanted to steal from him everything, and then he understood that he's deaf, he's mute, and then he thought that he was stupid. But then we understood that Bocci is not stupid. It's just what people think. I think Kage can become a great friend to Bocci because Kage is the only one who can understand him, no matter his difficulty to speak or to interact. Kage doesn't have the purpose to kill him or to kill somebody inside the kingdom. I think Kage is just happy to see that a person can trust him, or a person can become its friend. Maybe this relationship will become so great. I don't know, maybe Bocci will be the bridge between these Kage's family or Kage's descendants that we still don't know, and we still have to get in touch with these shadow more, and the kingdom. Maybe Bocci will be the bridge between these two sides, and the main result will be a peaceful world. Wow, this would be awesome. I want to say that I was feeling a little bit emotional when Bocci was alone and he was crying. Look, the way Wit could recreate these feelings, and how much the viewer can get in touch, empathetically speaking, with the main character. I really loved this thing, for sure. And I loved how the voice acting of Bocci could represent this hardship to try to talk, or this hardship to try to communicate. This was really amazing. I really felt it. Definitely. Okay guys, I think for this first episode of Ranking of Kings, that is it. I hope you enjoyed, and stay tuned, because next Friday I come back with episode 2 of this amazing story, because yeah, I think it's quite amazing. Thank you so much for the support. Bye guys, see you in the next video.